Three, two, one. Okay, we're gonna try to do this in one take because I don't know how to edit. And this is my second YouTube video, so bear with me. Three, two, one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we will be doing an unboxing. Because I feel like influencer YouTube channel 101 is like unboxings or reveals, right? So I just got back from Hawaii, video coming soon. That one's gonna be a doozy to edit, so that one will probably be next week or the following week. But anyways, what I love to do when I'm traveling is, you know, everybody gets depressed when they come back from vacation. So while I'm on vacation, not only do I shop there, but I also shop online. So then when I come home, I have gifts waiting for me, from me. You know what I mean? So on today's unboxing, I recently got into the Real, right? And I was telling my friend about it, and she was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's where I buy my clothes that's pre-loved." And she's like, "What's pre-loved?" And I was like, "That's how bougie people say secondhand." And she was like, "Oh, you mean es de la segunda?" I mean, she's not wrong. You know what I mean? It's pre-loved. So like a couple weeks ago, I watched Wonder Boy on Netflix. And like, low-key, I've been obsessed with Olivier Rousteing for like a couple years because he's fucking bomb. And his face is chiseled and you know what I mean? Just everything about him. And he's like always surrounded by like all the bomb. You know, he's like he's the creative director of Balmain, in case you didn't know. And I never knew his story, right? And so then like one day I was Netflix and chilling by myself. And I saw Wonder Boy and it was about him. And I mean, if you haven't seen it, I totally recommend it. You know, like from an outsider's perspective, you just see this young, hot designer, right? And you think that his life is perfect, but nobody's life is ever perfect. And so I watched this movie and it was just really like heartbreaking and touching and like raw, and he was like vulnerable, and it just made me love him even more just because he's that much more relatable. You know what I mean? He wasn't relatable before, but after you watch the movie and see where he came from and like how open he is and how honest, it just kind of like pulls at your heartstrings. So now I love him even more. Olivier, if you're watching, I'm single. So anyways, he's the creative director of Balmain, and I've always been interested in Balmain, right? Just because everybody raps about it and all the Kardashians are in it. And it just looks like high quality, high fashion clothes. So obviously, like, I'm not going to walk into a Balmain boutique on Rodeo Drive and drop, you know, several hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on a sock. So I thought, you know what? Let me go on the Real and see what they have, you know, in their pre-loved section. This is actually the second or third time I purchased from the Real, but I didn't start this channel until afterwards, so I'll touch base on the other two times. But ooh, as you can see, it comes in a very fashionable dust bag. What do you call this? Bolsa bag. There we go. And so I got two designer items this time. It's 100 degrees. It's like 110. I'm in Southern California. And even though it's not fall or winter, I'm like, I'm manifesting it. You know what I mean? I had I went to Starbucks today and I ordered the basic pumpkin spice latte. I also went to Vaughn's and I got a pumpkin roll. So in my mind, it's winter. You know what I mean? So I thought, you know what? Let me up my winter game. Let me see what they got. So the first piece, ooh, I'm already in love. I'm already in love. Ooh, she's a bad bitch. I'm so glad I put this in my cart because you can heart on the Real app. I put this in my cart, right? And like you watch it, but you run the danger of like other people snapping it up, which has happened to a lot of things that I put on there. And sometimes it'll go on sale. So I saw this one on sale and I was like, I'm gonna get it. It's just a sweater, you know what I mean? But I've been into the neon lately, and I thought, you know what, for like a cute airport moment, you know, just to get on the plane, just to like, and it's in pristine condition. You know what I mean? You can still be fashionable. You can still shop designer, even if it is pre-loved. To be honest, a lot of the people that I follow that are influencers, that are celebrities, that are stylists, they also shop on consignment. And the reason that I discovered that they do that is every season, a fashion house or a label house drops their
collection for that season.
drops their what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. Drops their line for that season, right? Boom. And with designer, there's a limited amount of pieces, period. So it's not like Zara where there's like a billion and every store has them, right? So for example, there was a Balenciaga sweater that I had been looking for a while, and I couldn't find it because guess what? It was last season, but I really wanted it because it was black and red. And this season, it was like a totally different color scheme with different colorways. And so what people do is they shop on consignment, they shop pre-loved, because that's the only way you can get the items that you want, especially once they're sold out. Like, that's it. It happens with everybody, you know, like the Dior saddlebags, all of the Louis Vuitton bags. It's the way it is, which is kind of cool because that's what keeps it exclusive. That's what keeps it high fashion. That's what keeps it, you know what I mean? Top notch, if you will. So I'm super excited about this. To be honest, I don't remember how much I paid because my memory is not good at all. But also, I haven't decided if I want to talk prices on these things, only because Kim Kardashian did an interview once with like Letterman, and he asked her like something about money, right? And she said, "Oh, I don't like to discuss figures because it's in poor taste. And even though I'm not Kim Kardashian and I'm not rich, I don't remember how much I paid for this. But to be honest, I think it was like $179 or something, which I mean, I don't think is, you know what I mean? It's not like gonna break the bank, but it's beautiful. And I already have the airport outfit. Anyways, thank you, Olivier, for my Balmain. Ooh, she's a baddie. So that's that. The second piece I'm also excited about because that's my third Balmain piece, third or fourth, but this is my first Givenchy, and or some people say Givenchy, the ones that don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Givenchy, okay? And I love it too. I don't know why, like I'm into like sweaters right now, and I think that I've always kind of been into sweaters, but I run hot, and because I live in Southern California, it's like always a million degrees outside. But ever since I saw Schitt's Creek with David and like his sweaters and like the vibe, it's just kind of like where I'm at, you know what I mean? So I saw this Givenchy sweater and it kind of just gave me like super
superhero,
like a super, not a super villain, like an X-Men vibe, or like, I don't know. But anyways, here it goes. Isn't it? I think it's fucking cute. You know what I mean? Styled right, with all black jeans or all gray jeans, and then the black Balenciagas with the red bottom, so it's like red on red with the pop of color. Whew! Wow, I really like it. The thing about some of the items that are pre-loved is you have to be very careful. Like, my only experience is with the Real because that's all I've shopped so far. But you have to be sure to A, read the fine print, and B, make sure to read the descriptions, because it'll tell you what the condition of the item is and why it's priced where it's at. So for example, the Balmain sweater that I bought said like good or excellent condition, right? And it'll say like, some items will say normal wear and tear, or slight fading at the arms, or you know, whatever. So for example, this one, I mean, it's not new. It's pre-loved, you know what I mean? Somebody loved this already, and now I get to love it. And see, for example, here, the Givenchy tag is off. Girl, a needle and thread. I ain't gonna do it, but my mama can. You know what I mean? So mom, expect this tomorrow, and look, you just put it back. You know what I mean? Also, it comes with the tag. So if for whatever reason, and this happened to me with the first Balmain piece that I purchased from the Real was like super cute. It was like see-through with like 3 gold buttons, you know, like the staple typical Balmain buttons when you see those. You just know. And so I bought it because I thought, oh, like it's see-through. It was, even though it was like a dark navy blue, I thought like I could rock this in like Mexico, like, you know what I mean? Like Tulum, like somewhere fancy, but still casual, but still bougie. And I bought it and it had like 2 really big like tears because it's like that thin fabric. I wish I would have recorded, but like I said, I hadn't been recording at that time. Anyways, I kept the tags on. That one was returnable. So I ended up returning it for credit because they were just too obvious. But anyways, I love this sweater. It's also important to pay attention to sizing, right? Because Europeans are a lot less obese than Americans. Maybe because they eat better, not as processed and not as much fast food. I don't know. So their sizing is completely different than ours, especially designer. So it'll tell you, for example, Balmain, it says, this designer usually fits small. Consider ordering a size up. So I believe this sweater is an extra large because I'm normally a large, extra large. It doesn't say, but there's the Balmain tag. But I'm pretty sure it's extra large because I made the mistake that on another item, I got a large because I'm normally a large. And girl, when I tell you I look like a tamal about to burst. So I had to return that one too. But I learned my lesson. And this one also doesn't say the size, but it doesn't matter because I could tell it's gonna fit and I love it. And I'm excited now. If only the sun would chill and winter would get here, then I could rock these items. I'm super excited to go on this designer journey, right? Because these are like, just recently I started purchasing designer and I thought like, you know what, you only live once and why not look good while you're doing it? And this one, for example, like a lot of people like the flashy, like LV, G, you know, even Loewe, which is cool, like if that's your vibe. But I kind of like to be more low-key about it. Like for example, this one, nobody knows it's Givenchy. When I wear it, nobody knows. But guess what? I know. And I'm the one that's wearing it, so I'm the only one that needs to know. And I'm super excited about it. So, I hope you liked my first unboxing. I try to keep these videos under 10 minutes and I'm already at 13 minutes. So to not bore you, that wraps up this video. And like I said, you know, I'm starting this channel. I'm just gonna start filming and recording everything that I like to do. I just got back from Hawaii last week, so stand by for that video. I'm actually going to a tattoo removal in 2 hours. I'm getting these tattoos removed. I've only gone to 1 session. So if you're interested in learning about tattoo removals, because everybody has a tattoo that they wanna, you know, get rid of, or travel, or pre-loved designer clothes, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share, and just go on this journey with me, okay? Thanks for watching.